There's one bullet hole there, and then once right in the eye. And the inside of my eye, you can see, I've still got my retina, and I've still got.
What is good? It is your boy Flex. Put your muscles up. Back with another video. Today's video, man, we got a crazy one, man. I seen this on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, searching, doing my thing, and I came across this man's story, man, and it is crazy. It's really crazy. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this, man. You guys give this video a thumbs up and make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. And we're gonna be reacting to how one survived a shot to the face. Woo! So let's go ahead and cut out all this chit chat, man. Go ahead and put your headphones on, turn the volume up. Watch it, let's go.
And I see him look at me, and he had a fault, and now I know what the fault was. I've got to kill him. And he just walked up to me, and he just went, bang, bang, straight in the head.
Woo! That's crazy, boy. Just straight up shot to the face.
My childhood was just feral, I'd say. It was just a normal, average childhood, being brought up, beaten, battered, abused, neglected, and abandoned, really. Sort of opening fridges and cupboards and there's no food, getting bread out of the thing and it's all mouldy, you know, like thinking, why can't my mum be like everybody else? Why can't we be like everybody else? And that's why I was always brought up early, up until about 11, that I had that mindset. Why can't we be like everybody else? Why have we got to go with that? Why don't we eat the same stuff? Why don't we buy the same stuff? Why is this? Why is that? So I was very confused growing up as a kid.
I feel like that's very tough. You know what I mean? Growing up in that situation, you know, thankfully, my situation wasn't to the extreme. Like, you know, of course, you know, I did, like, my mother wasn't rich, you know. I grew up with a single mom, you know what I mean? She pretty much raised me by herself. Um, you know, we didn't have a lot. You know what I mean? But she was able to provide. She was able to make sure I have food on the table. And she actually made sure that, you know, I went to school and stayed out of trouble. So, you know, that having that aspect of you know, my life is a blessing, because you not everybody can afford that luxury. You know, as he's explaining here, you know, got to wake up every day and wondering why he couldn't be like everybody else. You know, that's tough, man.
You look back on that now, why do you think it wasn't like everyone else? Was it just lack of money, or was it just your mum and dad were in a different situation?
Well, obviously, I know my dad. I've seen my dad in my house. There's mounds of money. There's mounds of drugs. There's 20, 30 people in my house doing packaging up gear, packaging up money. Like, these are things I see as a baby, right? So I know everyone's crooked. I know my dad's dodgy. I've seen guns in my house. Like, we're not stupid, we know. I know my dad's no good. And my mum's always high. Like, I used to go shopping with my mum, and I used to put clothes on, put jackets on. My mum used to say, wait outside with this. Like, look, fill up a bag, and they'd say, all right, go and wait outside with me. I'll be out in a minute. Like, and you know what they're doing. And I just thought everyone done this shoplifting and thieving. So I've been caught shoplifting by a store detective. They've took me home to my dad, and basically when we've come home, the man's knocked on the door. He's gone, we caught your son shoplifting. We don't want to do it again. We'll phone the police. My dad's punched me in the face, dragged me in the house. The geezer's even gone, oh, mate, calm down, calm down. And I remember him saying, calm
In
down.
front of the
Calm down.
cops,
My
bro.
dad's then got rid of the store detectives, and then he's dragged me down the fucking passageway, and then dragged me into the kitchen and just turned on the fucking fire, the gas fire, and then just burnt my hand. Like, and I'm thinking, I love you. You love me. Why are you burning my hand?
That's
Like,
crazy.
what
That's crazy. Like, to punish him to an extent like that, when his upbringing was no good. You know what I mean? Like, did they ever take the time to explain right from wrong? Like, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. It's like, no, his whole life, bro, he's been watching criminal activity. So what do you think he's gonna start doing when he's able to go out on his own and with his friends, man? He's gonna in tune into these criminal activities. A hard life, man.
doing? Like, why, dad, please, please, please. In my head, I'm screaming. Physically, I'm screaming, please, dad, please. And it's burning. I can smell it. You can see it. And I'm thinking, wow. And then he's beat me with a belt. And then he's took me back into the kitchen and made me heat 2 massive spoons of Icona hot pepper sauce and told me if I ever thieve again, I'll be getting twice as much. And I went in my bedroom that night And I cried and I sobbed and I thought, why would my dad do that to me? Like, why would my dad do that to me? Like, why would you do that to me? It's just, you cunt. Yeah. Right, f***ing show you. I'll show you. And that was it. From that point, I had no respect for anybody after that point. Like, and it was just,
Sad,
I'm
bro.
never going to be like you.
That's
I'm
sad.
never going to listen to you. I'm never going to do what you want. You're never going to hurt me. And that was 8 years of age. I never understood why I got all the beats. I never understood any of it all my life. And I just grew up with a real deep hatred towards anything and everybody.
When did you start then dabbling in criminal activity?
My dad would have my house, yeah, my mum's house, and in the front room there would be a mound. And I'm talking like from that wall to that wall, like a mound of weed, a little stack of ash, and then they'd be sitting there putting in £5 drawers, little strips, loads of strips, loads of strips, loads of strips, loads of bags, and they put them in little packs, and then packs would go into black bags, and then basically what I used to nick them all, right? Because they don't. I just think they're never going to know these are missing. So when they're turning up, and the people say, "No, that was like, I never got that." This was having arguments. So my dad's come back to my mum's. He knows it. I know it's you. It's got to be you. It's got to be you. You f***ing. I can hear him upstairs, and he's beating my mum. But I'm sitting in a room with, I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 of my mates. But
In front of the
this
friends
stuff
too,
that
bro.
my mum's getting beaten for, we're all selling. Do you know what I mean? We're all selling it. Like, what the f***? Like, we need to, come on, man, let's stop him. And they're like, Marv, it's your dad. I was like, so what? He's beating my mum. We've got the puff, bruv. And they're like, what are we going to do? And I was like,
Yeah, that's hard, bro. It's like you hear what's going on, you know what I mean? As young kids, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to go through that. Even though that's my mom's, you know, it's still like I don't want to have to go through that, so I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna involve myself, even though I'm the cause. That's that's hard, bro. That's really hard, but at the same time, man, everything resorts back to the father, you know, and how he's raising his son and what he exposed him to, you know?
the bayonet, a big bayonet in my room. So I picked the bayonet. So I got a fucking bayonet. So I run down the stairs. I run it through the kitchen door and put the blade right up to his neck. I says, fucking touch her again, I'll kill you, you c***. And he's like, put his head back. But when I see him put his head back, I thought, oh, he hit himself. So I pushed him like that, and he's gone, move backwards. I thought, yeah, get out of my house, you mug. Get out of my house. And I sort of edged him round, and he sort of walked backwards, and I'm thinking, wow, he's a mug. Come on, get out of my house.
He's
Get out. So you come back here, I'll kill you stone dead.
feeling himself.
Now, fuck off. And then my mum's like, son. I said, no, he can't come back here. And then he's gone, never said a word, and went. So now I'm thinking, what do I do? I've got to let him know. I've got to let him know he can't come back here. So I said to my pal, will you drive me up there? Because I weren't driving then. I could drive, but only in first and second gear. I didn't know about third and fourth.
Do y'all think, real quick, man, do y'all think it could be the dad that shot him in the face, man? If it's the dad that shot him in the face,
Young. So I said, will you drive me up?
cold world we
By
live
the
in,
way,
man.
Willesden from Kilburn in a car going, you're going to get a stop, right? But long distances, my mates drove me. Short distances, I used to nick little cars and go first gear and second gear. But my mates drove me. I said, right, it, we got to go. They said, what are you going to do? I said, I'll put this in my dad's face, mate, in front of his mates. He said, for what? I said, just let him know he can't come back to my house, bruv. I'll blow his head off, mate. And they're like, Marv, you're mad, mate.
Yeah, you're doing too much, buddy.
Everyone's trying to talk me out of this stuff. Like, everyone's always trying to talk me out. And I'm like, nah, it's happening. I don't give a bro. Yeah? I've run him out of the house. He can't come back. Now he needs to know I'm the man of this house now. Come and let's go. So we got in the car, drove over there. And I walked in, and I was just, my dad's sitting around the table playing Kaluki with his mates. And I was walked in.
Kaluki.
No, he went, all right, son.
Kaluki. I'm trying to play that. Who knows how to play Kaluki?
And I walked behind him. And he went, are you all right, son? And I just come there and I back the thing. I said, no, I'm not f***ing all right, Dad. I'm not all right. Yeah? And I said, I will be all right once you stop coming to my f***ing house, though. He was like, what are you talking about? I said, you got to stop coming to my house. Do you understand me? And one of his mates has started, like, I don't know whether he thought it was a joke or not, But he's made, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said something to my dad, and I said, see you, f***ing say one more word, I'll blow your f***ing lips off, mate. And the whole room just went quiet, and my dad said, please, son, please, son. I was like, please, after what you've done to my f***ing mum.
Oh, he in the wrong
Yeah,
spot.
don't ever
That's
come
what
back
it
to
is.
life. You
He shouldn't
understand
be
me?
there.
He
And
was like, okay. And that was it. I'll come out, went downstairs, got in the car,
he,
and went about my business. But like I
the dad wasn't. He's not the head honcho. You know what I'm saying? That's why the dad's like, please, son, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, calm down, bro. Like, it's not the time, not the place, because he knows the people that are around. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna take that too lightly. You know what I mean?
becoming a man.
Was there a moment you crossed a line into being, okay, now I'm in the criminal world here?
I was 60. Yeah, 16 or 17 years of age it was. Basically, we've had a little bit of conflict in our area. Right, so someone's bought a couple of E's off one of me mates. These E's was a little bit trippy, right? So after these geezers have gone out, took their E's, got buzzing, got out of their nut, tripped out a little bit, they've come back and said they want their money back. My mate's like, for what? It was like, that was a bit trippy. My mate's like, oh, piss off, you fucking idiot. They're trippy pills, what do you want me to do? Cut a long story short, they beat my mate up. My mate's tried to retaliate, got beat up again. So I'm driving down Haverstock Hill, and on the right-hand side of Haverstock Hill, there used to be it's a theatre now. It used to put the Roundhouse Theatre. I'm driving past. I've seen an old friend. They've flagged me down. Marv, all them lot are in there. How many? So he said 7 or 8. I said, sweet. I'll be back in a minute. Run to the phone box. Run my mate. He's at home. I said, right, stay in. I'll be back. Boom, flew around his house. I said, right, where's the ammonia? So he's got a bottle of ammonia. He's got a big blade and a baseball bat. I said, right, let's go. I've got one skinny little mate and one short little mate. 2 little white kids.
That's a squad right there, baby.
I've gone in this the roundhouse. I've located a little firm, so there's 7 or 8 of them in the back corner. So I've said, like, back in the day, you used to wear bandanas and mad hats. So I've said to one of my mates, Mick, you wear this, you wear that, and you slip over. When you're there, let me know, because this used to mean that's sweet. That sign there, that's just sweet. So backwards is sweet, forward is this on top. That's this on top, knit. Backwards means sweet. So I said,
They had a whole lingo, boy. That's crazy. Cosigns,
so
everything.
Coming. So I said, when you see me coming, you just start doing them all with ammonia. Once you've done them with ammonia, I'll put the ones down on the floor with the bat that we want. And then my other little mate, Ginwell's come in and just done all the main ones that we needed to do, right? And then we asked them, do you want to end it? Do you want to end it? And please. It's done, yeah? It's done. Now we've done the firm. We've done them. We've done a lot of them, mate. We've done them all. Done them, put them on the floor.
That's crazy,
like
bro.
done. So now
Crazy.
we're the governors of the little manor now.
Like, they came in there throwing pneumonia, baseball bats, and poking cats. Baseball bats and poking cats. Hey, bars.
I've been under investigation, I think, for 24 murders, 7 or 8 shootings, and maybe 30, 40 armed robberies.
Wow.
I've been under investigation for. I've
Wow.
had accusations put on me for years.
Dude's crazy.
Years. And
He's really about that life, man. That's
I got arrested for lots, I got punished for lots, and I got away with lots. Once I went over 30, it was just another level. It was just another level. Like when we started doing 30, 35, when we started doing all the drugs and things like that, it's unreal. It's unreal. But then the backstabbing, sneaking, cheating, robbing, conniving, there's lots of money out there to be earned, but then there's millions of rat bags, snake that will rob you, sell you, shoot you, kill you, bury you, and they will do it, and they're your closest people. Yeah, your closest people are the only people that can damage you. So your closest friends will rob you. They'll set you up to get robbed. They'll set you up to get killed. You know what I mean? I know 3 major gangsters, right? Major gangsters that have killed their partners to take over their graft. West London, they're famous for killing their elders. Do you know what I mean? And taking their parcels. And everybody knows who I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm saying, John? But they're famous for it. They've done it in North London as well, and West London. And they've done it. They iron out their people to take their bits. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're not safe even by the people you grow with.
What's the closest you've been to death?
I used to have a driver who used to drive me about everywhere and pick me up, drop me off, pick me up, drop me off, drive me all around the place. And I used to give him a percentage of stuff I used to make. So if I made money, my driver would get a percentage of what I made just for being there and driving me about. Anyway, I took me to drive around my mate's house one day. And my mate, cause I used to have all the watches in the world. So I'm going to my mate's house, he's got a load of watches. Marv, do you want this? I said, no, I'm all right for watches in a minute. So my driver said, I want one. Can I get one? So my mate said, is he all right? I said, yeah, he's sweet as a nut. I pay his wages. Get him over once. Monday's come, he's been giving his money. I naturally assume he's gone and paid my mate for the watch, going about business. A couple of things have happened. About a month later, my mate's rung me up and said, hello, Marv, what's happening, son? I said, I'm all right, mate, you? He said, yeah. He said, I'm a little bit disappointed, Marv. I said, why is that? He said, I was just wondering if you're going to be paying for that watch anytime soon. What, ain't he paid for that? Cheeky c***. Hello, mate? Listen, you need to go around and pay for that watch, mate. Otherwise I'll punch your f***ing head in, you little p***. Go and pay for the watch. What's the matter with you? What you think, because we're not having it, you think you can not pay for the watch? Go and pay for the watch, I'll punch your f***ing head in, you little p***.
Ooh, hey,
What's he got
bro,
to do with
them England, London, UK cats, bro, they talk different, bro. Like they, like the way they talk, they're so aggressive, bro. Like they're so aggressive, but at the same time, they can seem like the nicest people, bro. Like there is such a big like white and black difference when it comes to like Cape type people. You know what I mean? Like you got the hello, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you got your real nice, kind, proper ones, and you got your good gangsters. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how like
What?
night and day they
What
are.
do you mean, you cheeky c***? It's my pal's watch. Take it back, otherwise I'm going to punch your f***ing head in. He said, it's got nothing to do with you. Why are you getting involved? I said, right, you little c***. Where are you? Where are you? He said, I'm down Port Banús. I said, I'll be down in a minute. So I jumped in the motor, and the ironic thing about it, I had a 357 Magnum on me. I took it out, said to my nephew, hold on to that, I'll be back in a minute. He said, where are you going? I said, down the port, I've got to slap this f***ing head in. So I've jumped in the motor, flew down there. As I pulled up, got out of the car, he's not there. So I've seen his mate. I said, where's your pal? He said, well, he ain't here, mate. I said, I know he ain't f***ing here. Where is he? He's going to be back in a minute. So I've naturally assumed he's gone to get a tool. Sweet, not a problem. I think I'll sit down and wait with you then. I said, you know what this little mug's all about? I said, because he owes me money. Did he tell you he owes me money? He said, well, no, he never. What for? I said, for a f***ing watch, mate. He said, do you know what, mate? Why don't you go home and I'll bring him up to the gym tomorrow? I said, no, because if he's going to get a f***ing tool, he can use it when he comes back, the mug. Right? He said, no, go. And I said, no, f*** that. If he's got a tool, he's got to use it when he comes back, and I'll punch his f***ing head in. With that, in comes Mark. So he's come walking up, so I've seen him, I've jumped up. I said, come on then, let's go, mate. Right? And he's like, he showed me a gun. I was like, what on earth are you going to do with that? So now I've walked away from him. I've seen the gun, so I've turned around now. In my head, I've just got to get close enough to grab the gun off him because I didn't believe he would shoot me. I just believed he would wave it about, scream and shout, maybe try pistol whip me or do something. So I thought, as long as I can get close to him, I can grab hold of it, I'll just smash his f***ing head in and shoot the right. So I'm thinking, get close to him. As I got, I say 2 or 3 arms away from him, he's pulled the gun out. So I'm looking him in the eyes. So I'm just walking towards him. I said, mate, if you've come to use it, do what you come to do, bruv. Yeah.
Don't egg the man.
I thought I'd get. I was maybe 3 steps away from grabbing the gun, and I took 2 steps, and he shot me in this leg. And as he shot me in this leg, it just disintegrated, and I've hit the deck. And then basically, when he's hit me in the leg, I thought, you fucking mug. Obviously, you're angry. You fucking do your job, you mug. And he's walked over me. He's done me again, and then he's done me again. And it was after the 3rd shot that I thought to myself, do you know what? Keep your mouth shut, son.
Yeah, look.
Say nothing. Say nothing. And then
Yeah, I'm done talking.
I actually thought he was going to walk off. And I see him look at me. And he had a fault. And now I know what the fault was. He said, this guy's going to kill me. I've got to kill him. And he just walked up to me and he just went, bang, bang, straight in the head. But the first one, as my head's gone back, I thought, oh my God, this just shot me in the face. I can't believe it. I'm going to die. I thought, how come I can still hear something? And I've opened my eye, and I thought, wow. And I'll see the barrel of the gun, and I thought, what the f***? And then I'll just see the bullet coming towards me. And that's when I've heard the bang. And I was like, oh my God, this no way can he kill me. I'm 2 weeks old. He's got his belly button pierced. He's got his nipple pierced. He's got his tongue pierced. How the can I get killed by this? I've heard footsteps running off and I was like, gone like that. My knob is just splattered all over my pants, like my leg. Like there was no blood, like in blood, but it was just all fleshy. Like everything was just flesh open. And I was like, wow. For some reason, I thought I was going to go into shock. So I'm breathing. I'm on the phone. Right, listen, silly who's done me, you know. I don't know how many times he's done me, mate. Because when a gun fires, it makes two boom, 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 boom for one shot. So I said, I don't know how many times you shot me. He shot me a few times, mate. I don't know. He said, but he shot me in my face, my face. I can't feel my face. I don't know how many times he shot me, mate. So there's one bullet hole there, and then once right in the eye. And the inside of my eye, you can see, I've still got my retina, and I've still got my, you know, and you can see it all moving at the back, because the bullet stopped halfway through my eye, and they don't know what stopped it. And it flattened, flat as a pancake. So, I mean, my femoral artery got punctured in 3 places, I never bled. They told me I'll never walk again. First, I actually thought I was dead. And then I've heard someone say, Marvin, is that you? And I literally, please believe me, I literally thought I was in heaven. And I thought,
In heaven? In heaven? In heaven? All I'm saying is that if this guy is going to die and go anywhere, it's not going to be heaven. That's all I'm saying, you know?
no, I'll try to ring an ambulance. What's happened? I said, I've been shot. Okay, where? I said, right, I got twice, or once in the leg, once in my groin, once in my arm, and twice in my head. Silence. Hung up. Hello. I've done this 3 times before the police had to ring them back. I'm saying, no, it's true.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where
Like that's crazy. Like I it sucks because you know, like you kind of have to understand. Like this sounds crazy. Like I'm calling you, myself, me, the person who's been shot 5 times, twice in the leg, once in the groin, and twice in the head, and I'm still calling you. You know what I mean? Like I get how you might, you know, be skeptical, might not want to help me because how you calling me, bro? You're shot twice in the head, 5 times all over the body. That doesn't make no sense. Crazy.
A lot of my youngsters, right, I used to groom them so they made money for me. If I paid 15 grand for something, but I could sell it for 30 grand in this country, then I'd give it to my youngsters for 17,000. So the transport gets paid, the storage gets paid, and then they make the money. I don't make the money. Do you understand? But they've got to return the money to buy the product. Right, so this kid, he's getting his money, but he owes hundreds of thousands of pounds, and I'm thinking, how can he owe this much money? Like, it don't make sense. It was as simple as this little taking a piss, shoot him. Simple. Right, listen, do me a favour, I need you to go and light someone up for me. Where? Well, I don't want him dead, just do his legs, nothing above the waist, 4 or 5. Sweet, not a problem. Where's he from? Kentish Town. Shut up. Do me a favour, please. Make sure you find out who he is before you do anything. Ping. Hello, mate, what's happening? Oh, you never guess what. What's that? See that fella, yeah? What fella? The geezer you've asked me to find? Yeah. He's only best mates with your son, your Dane. I was like, what? What the f***? He said, yeah, he's pals with him, you know. I was like, damn. So I rang my son, do you know this fella? He said, yeah. I said, can you get me his number? He said, yeah. So I rang him up. I said, right, you need to come and see me, G. Come and see me. I said, look, no disrespect, G, but that money you owe, yeah? No, I don't owe no money. I said, yes, you do. He said, no, I don't. I went, ping. I said, yes, you do. And it's me. And he's like, ah. I said, right, I'm going to do you a favour. I said, because I can't do this no more. I said, I'm hurting and damaging and killing youngsters, mate. It can't happen. So I'm going to give you an opportunity, yeah? I'm coming off the road today, right now. I'm coming off. I'm not doing this graft no more at all. If you don't want to pay me back that money, yeah, come off the road with me today. If you want to pay me back, then I'm going to sell that debt to somebody that you won't like. And they won't be as lenient with me. And they will hurt you. He said, well, what am I going to do? I said, I don't know what you're going to do. I said, but I'm coming off the road today and I'm going to the gym for the next 6 months and I guarantee something else will turn around. He's gone off. He's developed a music platform, recording studio, record label. Now he's got 4 or 5 artists under him, turning over just £100 million a year. Do you understand? I'm an advocate against crime, a mentor, peer mentor, motivational speaker, personal trainer, personal coach, and life coach. Yeah, that was the turning point into what we do. And now I go into schools, colleges, and prisons, and I just sort of ask the kids, for what? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Where's your role? Where's your game? Where's your goal? What's your objective? No, I'm not trying to help people. I'm helping everybody. Like, I'm helping everybody I come into contact with. And there's no trying. I do what I do.
Do you look back on your life of crime and regret it?
See, I do and I don't, right? Because I regret the choices that I made, and I regret the loyalty that I give. I regret sacrificing for so many scumbags, because the thing that these youngsters have got to understand it, all these people that tell you they love you, yeah? I love you cuz, fam, they don't fucking love you. That's the thing. And when you get older, you'll realise, but the one thing I regret is supporting, loving, and sacrificing for the scumbag, grooming, shitbags. Because that's all they are, shitbag, grooming, nonsense. Like, how the could you give a 14-year-old kid a gun? Like, what the
Like, for real.
Because I'm saying to like, you just think, I take accountability for what I've done, because I wanted to be the baddest villain on the planet. When I walked anywhere, people said, do you know who that is? That's my brother. And when I turned around, people put their heads down. Do you know what I mean? That was my buzz. I was so egotistical, and no matter how hard you was, but if they ever owed me money, even they'd tell you, I'd f them up. You know?
Do you regret the hurt and the pain that
I suffered others, made others suffer, yeah. Because this is the irony of that, right? Now, I regret everything I'd done, even shooting some people. After I'd done it, I'd be like, damn, that was a liberty. They didn't even deserve that. Fuck it. They chose this life. That's the life. That's the life. It's the life. So I always put everything down. I always felt bad. I felt bad. Even look, people out there that are watching this now know, yeah? You know I've apologised to you. You know I've come to your house. You know I've begged forgiveness of you. Yeah, you know this. Because every single person I've done something to, I've gone back to them and said, look, I never meant to do that. Even one of the worst, the last shooting I was investigated for, I actually spoke to the kid that was involved in the shooting and tried to rectify the relationship and rebuild from a different place as 2 different people. He was very forgiving, and it was nice. And I said, look, I've really got to apologise, mate. He said, mate, we was all fucking lunatics back then, bruv. He said, come on, mate. If I'd have got you, I'd have got you, mate. He said, you just got me first, bruv. And I was like, nah, you don't know this, and you don't know. He said, it don't fucking matter, mate. We was all lunatics. We was all wild. You cop for me. They cop for me. This happened, that happened. What the He said, well, how do you feel about the geezer that shot you? I said, I feel sorry for him, mate. He said, but that's how I feel. Don't drive yourself mad. Do you know what I mean? Because I actually feel sorry for the kid that shot me, because he'll never be at peace, thinking I'm coming for him, you know?
But you're happy. You don't want to get into it. It's like you're in a happy place.
Mate, listen, I'm happy when I get mail, right? I'm happy that I'm registered at a house. I'm happy that I get mail. I'm happy that I pay taxes. I'm happy that I'm going to leave here, get in my car, and I'm going to drive, and I don't have to worry about blue lights. When I hear a siren, I don't even look anymore. Do you understand? Like, I'm free. I'm free. I'm free, and there is no better feeling on this planet than being free.
Yeah, we need another one, man, for this video. We need another one, man, because this man, this story is amazing. You know, I come from a town where, you know, there's actually a lot of this type of stuff that goes on, you know, and there's a lot of kids that are exposed to it or affected by it, and serious issue. You know what I mean? It's a very serious issue. But to look at it from a perspective of somebody who's actually been in the life, and then now what they're doing after the life, especially when it comes with a positive ending, you know, it's nice. You know, kind of restores your faith in humanity. Okay, I respect this guy and the man he grew into. You know, not all the time just because you're 25, you're 30, does that mean you're a man? You know, or does that mean you've learned life lessons? Life lessons still come at later stages in life. You know what I mean? I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Pick something up out of it. Maybe you guys can share this video with a friend or somebody else who's going through this, or somebody else who was affected by this type of lifestyle, man. Show them that there's hope. You know what I'm saying? If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys are smashing that subscribe button. Post in the comments down below. Till next time, man. Go ahead and put your muscles up. I'm out of here. Peace.